All right, this next section this morning, we are going to actually meet your new principal here at Lincoln Elementary. I have a great friend I'd like to introduce you to. He's coming to us right now. He is the acting administrator at Sunnyside Elementary until the remainder of the year. But lucky I'm going to be able to work with him the rest of the year to get him ready to transition into this job. So I'd like to have Mr. Ty Moore come on over. Mr. Moore.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about you, Mr. Moore.
So, like Mr. Kona said, I came from Sunnyside. I've been a teacher over there for the last 7 years. I'm married to my wonderful wife, Sasha. She's currently at Valley View right now. And I have two wonderful kids, 7 and 10, and they're attending Meadowlark Elementary. And we're excited to have a new adventure, and I can't wait to get started.
Well, we'd like to make sure you upset at least half of the people right away by asking, are you Bobcat or are you Grizz, or do you have ties to both?
No, I'm Bobcat 100%. There's no halfway. I will say that I root for that other school when we're not playing them. So I'll give him that. That's a 1%.
Okay, well, we've really converted a lot of people over, Mr. Moore, over to the Bobcats, but you are going to get a lot of people that are trying to force you to do some more Grizz stuff. In the Cat Grizz Food Challenge that we've had every single year, Bobcats have won every single year. Maybe
Clearly.
Once they didn't win, but since I've been here, we've been doing that for 9. So what I bring up are some of these things that we know that we like to do at Lincoln. There's some of our culture pieces that have been traditions that have been going on for a long time. And so what we're asking of you guys is to maybe talk about a little bit of that with Mr. Moore and share on this video, on this post, to tell Mr. Moore what are some of the things that you like about Lincoln that we've had long traditions that are ongoing. Of course, whenever you get a new principal in, they may have some new traditions as well. And so what I know about Mr. Moore, though, is that he loves kids. I've watched him work with kids. I've been in his school several times when he's done that, and I think that's probably the number one thing why I think Mr. Moore is ready for this job, and I think he's going to do a fantastic job here at Lincoln and connecting with you. So let's go a little bit deeper, Mr. Moore. What are some things that you like to do for fun outside of school?
Ooh, I love to golf. I love to fish. I love to ski in the wintertime. So we are outside all the time. I have a bachelor's degree in landscape design, so we like to garden. That's our therapy at home. We play in our yard. We live out of town, so we have a nice quiet area that we can just play in landscape, and my kids like to do it as well. So we're big into renovating things. We're flipping over an old camper that's in a 63 Airstream, so we like to kind of flip things around and make things new. So
fantastic.
Keeps us busy.
All right, another question that I have for you is, right now with having school closure going on, what are some ideas you think would be great for kids to know about at home right now? So I'm going to have you act like you're a principal. What are some things that maybe kids could be doing at home right now to make sure that they're being successful?
Well, I think number one is schedule. Keep up a good schedule. Keep something that works for you guys as kids. Help out your parents. You're going to learn a lot from your parents just by helping them out. When you get to the academics part of it, really try and work on it with the intent of learning one thing new every day. Try and take away from whatever it is that you're focusing on. Just take one thing and build on that one thing, and then get outside. I mean, we're lucky enough right now. We're in a state, we're in the time of the year that we can get outside, and we can do that learning outside. There's a lot of things that are getting posted online that we can do, but at the same time, go outside and do some writing and reading outside. Get out.
That is great. That's great advice for all of us too. So we've talked about for kids. What's one thing maybe you want to talk to Lincoln parents about you coming into this position or anything like that?
One of the things for parents, communication. Like, talk to us. What do you need help? Where do you need help at? You're not teachers, you're parents, and that's your number one job. We're here to support you as the parent. Let us know what we can do. Parents, get that schedule going. Don't freak out. stay calm. Let us help you. Call us, email us, let us know where we can help you. And remember, you're at home with your kids. That's your number one priority. Family first, kids first. Keep it that way. Nothing's changed. Always keep that kids and the family first in the front of your mind of what's best for you is not necessarily going to be what's best for everybody else. It's going to be what's best for you, and you have to make it work for you.
Excellent. Thanks, Ty. That's some great information. I know that Lincoln is really strong with school culture, but we're also really strong with our school family. We have great parents. We have a really strong PTA that helps support us here, and we love being able to work with our PTA and get them into our school. We have several great big events that we do every single year. We have a great PTA president. It's also our secretary right now, and that'll be transitioning as well. So there'll be some other transitions going forward here. So what I'm asking of you now is to think of some questions that you'd like to ask Mr. Moore, and then we'll start posting some of those questions all throughout the remainder of the year when Mr. Moore gets time. Just remember, Mr. Moore is still the acting principal at Sunnyside, so he's going to continue to do that for the remainder of the year. And but let's get some questions to him in his spare time. Hopefully, he'll be able to answer some of your questions, either from parents or from students, about this upcoming year, because we would like to communicate as much as possible so you get to know Mr. Moore way before he even sets foot with kids here at school. So, any last words, Mr. Moore?
No, I'm excited. I am super excited to be here. I can't wait to hear all the ideas and hear all the questions. I learned the most from questions, so fire them off. I love answering questions, and I love parent communication and parent contact. It's one of my favorite parts of my day, and I love the conferences. I love the conversations that come from it. So don't be shy. There's no such thing as a silly question. Ask away.
Fantastic. I'm excited. You can tell he's excited too. So again, post questions either on this Facebook post or send them to your teacher or email them to me, and I will get them to Mr. Moore so we can probably make another video to be able to give you some answers back. So with that, no further ado, then we're heading on to our book of the day. Thank you.